Don Quixote has always interested me for most of my life. Um, 20 years ago, when my daughter Kristen went to Spain, I asked her to bring back a drawing of Don Quixote, a picture. In fact, she had somebody actually draw um, Don Quixote for me, and it's framed in a picture above my bookshelf. Um, However, in the past couple or several years, I've danced with death a couple times, and that has had a profound transformative effect upon my life. I'm a different person thanks to dancing with death. Um, and I was writing about various people who have done the dance: Randy Posh, Steve Jobs, John Kennedy, Abraham Lincoln, Oliver Sacks. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And I realized that when I was looking through the list of people and writing articles about it, that one of my favorite authors, whose name is Kurt Vonnegut, who wrote Slaughterhouse-Five, which I absolutely loved that novel, he too had danced with death. He was an American in the Air Force, and they were bombing around Dresden, Germany during World War II, and the Germans shot him down. Dance won. He could have been killed in the airplane. Gets down to the ground safely, and the Germans pick him up and put him in a concentration camp, or a prisoner of war camp, which was a converted old slaughterhouse. In fact, the name of the slaughterhouse was Slaughterhouse-Five. And then the Americans and the British came in and day and night bombed Dresden. That was the second dance of death. Vonnegut said years later that you can't be creative or you can't be a writer unless you've done the dance. And I was writing an article, and I've written an article about that. Just go to my webpage or top of the index page and write down Kurt Vonnegut Dancing with Death, Slaughterhouse-Five, and you come up with the article. But I was writing some articles about, Don Quixote, and I don't understand why that happened in my mind, but all of a sudden I thought, Don Quixote is dancing with death. And in my head I was thinking, Kurt Vonnegut basically wrote an autobiography about himself in Dresden, and he put it in the form of Slaughterhouse-Five and Billy Pilgrim. And I thought, wonder whether Cervantes, who wrote Don Quixote, whether he danced with death. It didn't take me 5 minutes to discover that Cervantes danced with death. And so this article is about doing the dance and understanding the transformative effects that the dance can have upon people. It has for numbers and numbers of people, including Kurt Vonnegut and Cervantes. So hope you enjoy this article, and in the meantime, you take care.